Hey, what's up? Welcome to Rise with Randall. And I wanted to jump into, first of all, telling you, excuse the mess behind me. My office is currently the painting room, the storage room, and all kinds of stuff. So, COVID-19, right? It's got everybody going. So, all right. If the way that I look at things, there's one silver lining to this whole COVID-19 coronavirus crisis that we're facing. And basically, here is what I think is the silver lining. We have a lot of extra time on our hands. And so a lot of us are at our house and we're spending time with our families and we're doing things. So at the end of all this, are you going to be satisfied with the way that you're currently spending your days? Um, you know, in a lot of ways, this has opened up my eyes to realize that I'm not spending enough time doing the things that I want to do at home. I mean, work is work, but lots of times home gets neglected because of work, and home equals family, pets, friends, all that kind of stuff. So, but you know, I'm keeping myself busy with things. Continuing to work, position myself to still be doing real estate when all this comes back around and jumps back up. But in the meantime, what are some things that you could be doing at home to basically stay productive and to make good use of the time on your hands? So here it is: 18 things that you can do. Number one, sleeping. Believe it or not, sleeping. Yeah, if you can't get 8 to 9 hours of sleep at night, squeeze in naps during the day, things like that. It's good for your immune system. It's going to make you feel better. But most of all, it kind of reset your mind. So instead of grabbing your phone left and right and spending 10 plus hours a day on that, grab a pillow and take a nap if you need to. Make sure you're getting your full sleep, especially those of you who don't get 8 to 9 hours of sleep every night on the regular. So number two, working out. Bottom line, we all got time to work out. Try something new. Do some yoga, do some weightlifting, do some running, walks, whatever. So spending time with the people you love. Hello, we're around our family. Let's do it, right? It's time to play games, play Phase 10 like we did, things like that. Um, Learning how your body works. Interesting. Number four, learning how your body works. I mean, everybody should know how their body functions, but read a little bit about it. Maybe it's a time to look at what your diet's like. I don't mean diet like losing weight. I mean, what are you feeding yourself? Maybe it's a good time to shift to some different types of things that might make you feel better, give you more energy, like that. Personally, I've actually done some intermittent fasting during this time and things like that, and I feel like I have a lot more energy, and I don't feel like I'm doing this high and low all the time with like sugar rushes and things like that. Anyways, I'm not going to go into that's a whole nother topic, but journaling. It's a great time to be writing down ideas, thoughts that come to your mind, things like that. So, what are you going to do today? What did you learn? What are you going to do tomorrow? What are your goals? Like things like, journaling is a good thing. You can look back later on after this and come back to some of these things. Number six, learn something new. Hey, I told Cameron, our son, the other day that I was going to have a bass guitar shipped here so I could start learning the bass. Why? Because I don't know, just do something different. Practice your golf swing. Take up a new hobby at home. Anyway, learn a new skill. You got the time to do it now, right? You never know how it could transform you after it. So making a financial strategy, I think, is huge. I'm going to go into some different things in other videos, other posts about some things that I've done personally to help save money during this time. But make a strategy because, this isn't going to last forever. So take this time to come out with potentially a more positive financial outlook going forward. Hey, binge watch some good shows, some good movies, things that you've been missing. If you're like me, you get really behind on movies. Sometimes I don't see them for years after they come out. But it's a good time to catch up on shows and movies. How about listening to music? Number nine. I personally listen to music. I listen to music a lot, all the times. I've got my earbuds. By the way, they're not AirPods. These are PAMU. Can't really get it to focus, but PAMU. This is the PAMU Slide minis or whatever. They are fantastic. Love them. I think they're a little smaller than AirPods. I love them. So anyways, listen to a lot of music. It really is time to reconnect with your mind and your body, your soul, everything. And music can sometimes do that. So reading, if you never can find the time to read, you got it now. Number 11 is talk about life in general. Like, have conversations with your family. Call up your friends and check on them, see how they're doing. Talk about what's going on. So, good time for that. How about number 12? Skimming the news. Personally, I'm not shutting myself off to the news by any means, but I'm trying to limit my exposure to it. It's easy to just sit and be glued to the TV, Fox News, CNN, whatever you watch, or whatnot. Twitter is actually, I think, one of the best news sources. I get most of my news from Twitter. I go on, see what I want. I can go to the people directly that I follow and get my updates and get out. That's me personally. So, but by not staying glued to the TV, I'm still aware of what's going on, but I'm able to focus that energy on things like painting, working in my backyard, hanging out, connecting with family, things like that. How about discovering new books? I already talked about reading. Reading kind of can encompass blogs, all different kinds of stuff, but sometimes it's good just to pick up the old, the old paper or something, pull it out and go through that. I have a crap load of books that are just in a stack. I have a system. They're in a stack until I read them. Once I read them, then they go upright and get added to the thing. So anyways, that's my personal system. Number 14, playing games. Board games, Phase 10, video games. Do something that requires you to think and be creative. Exercise your mind. Number 15, laughing. It's good to laugh. Make yourself laugh. I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff going on. Don't forget that you can laugh still and find things that are funny. It's healthy for you. Check out some podcasts, different videos, different things. I don't know. If you have a smart device, ask Alexa to tell you a joke or something like that, whatever. Number 16 is something that I don't do as much as I used to, but meditating. Meditating / praying / quiet time, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to do during that time. But really, meditating is observing your mind, being conscious of the thoughts that are passing through and going through your mind. And, meditating on things like how you respond to fear, how do you respond to other things. Just observe your thoughts, observe the way that your mind processes those kind of things. And it really kind of helps calm your anxieties, calm the inner self down. So I say praying as well. If you're not into meditating, spend that time praying. I have a wristband that I don't have on because I was putting fertilizer out in my yard. But I need to put it back on now. Pray first is what it says. So this thing actually reminds me to pray first every day. I believe in starting my day and ending my day in prayer. So, and you can still pray during the day too. So, 17, work on your goals. What are some things that you have wanted to do, you just haven't had the time to do it? Well, that excuse is gone now. So work on goals. Every minute you spend advancing your life is time that you don't regret spending something else, like wasting, I should say. If you spend an hour improving yourself, you're not wasting anything. You're actually advancing during these times. So, and the last thing really is just creating something new. Everyone can create things. We all have talents. We all have some type of skills. I'm currently working on this project right here, and I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time, and now I have the time to do it. No excuse to not do it. Maybe you've wanted to get into teaching this or teaching that, or working towards an online degree or something. Like, create something for yourself or for other people. It's good. It's healthy. So, but and number 9, I'm going to add one more. How about the number 19? This is what you need to do. Do something for someone else every day. Go and find something that you can do to help somebody. Whether it's a family member, a friend, a stranger, whatever it is, if you push yourself to do just one more thing every day, you'll make a huge difference. So, well, that's my list. Thank you very much for checking in, and remember that you can always rise. In the meantime, thank you for rising with me.